Shalom, shalom. Qadash, la Yahawah Bahashem, Shal Yahawashi. Ha, Kapawal, Kapal, Gabawal, La, Laha, Zaganyam, Shal, Gadawal, Rakayim, right? All praises to Yahawah Bahashem, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of Greatmillstone, or the elders of Greatmillstone, right? We go into this lesson called 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, 6 through 12, right? 6 through 12. Right? Let's get that real quick. But just to open up, let me get this. Isaiah 33 and 18, right? It says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth the towers? Because what? It's gonna get so because when we get this spiritual power and such, when we're Lord willing, we're the men, we're the part of the elect that redeem, and we get that spiritual power, then what, we're gonna crack down on these heathens. We're gonna bring them to their place, you know. We're gonna destroy them because they destroyed us, right? We're the battle axe of the Most High, you know. Battle axe and weapons of war, right? Talking about the nation of Israel, which are the Negro, Latino, and Native American, right? Starting off with the men, you know, because he's really dealing with the men of our nation, right? Okay, Salakia. This is Ezekiel 34 and 31. It says, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahashem, Yahawashi. So he's really dealing with the men of our nation, the nation of Israel, of the, which are the Negro, Latino, and Native American today, you know. Right? So yeah, we're gonna be meditating terror. You gotta think about the how bad that these heathens, the atrocities that these heathens done to our nation, you know, and what they're gonna get recompensed, right? So let's just get it started off, right, with 2 Thessalonians 1, and whoa, it's actually right here, 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahawah to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? So what? That's the meditating terror part too. But what? Yahawah Bahashem, Yahawashi is going to recompense these devils, you know, for destroying, taking away our heritage from us, right? Putting us into slavery, which was ordained by the Most High, you know. They're going to be destroyed for building this place, Babylon, you know, and leading our people astray and such, they're gonna be recompensed for all their sins, you know, for the siege of Jerusalem, you know, going back then, you know, for leading us into captivity all them times, you know, and mainly this one, you know, the Atlantic slave trade, you know, what they did to the Native Americans, to the Latin tribes, you know. But just keep going. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahawashi shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Because what? He's coming. He's going to destroy, and he's coming with salvation, you know. And let's get that real quick. Matthew 25 and Matthew 25 and starting at 31. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, you know, going along with 2 Thessalonians, right? Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall he be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. So what? That's talking about the elect, right, of the nation of Israel, right? And it's talking about the 2/3, but that's after, you know, after they have to come back in their through the seeds of the elect, you know, because they're wicked. They're gonna receive this destruction, right? It says and he shall set the sheep, actually 35. For I was and hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Right? So the 2/3 ain't doing that right now, you know, but they're still gonna get the kingdom. It says, naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So the Akim in the truth, right? Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So what? That's what the 2/3 are gonna eat, right? That's what Esau, these other heathen nations, that's what they're gonna eat, you know. It says, for I was hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, or a thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal, right? And that everlasting punishment is gonna be on earth, you know. It's not gonna be in a spiritual realm of hell, because hell doesn't exist. You know, you can know that. You could read Job, the 3rd chapter, right? And let's get this one. Actually, let's get this. This is Sirach 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. Right? So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Right? So there's the righteous and there's the wicked. Right? And the righteous are going to be recompensed. The wicked are going to be recompensed. Right? Yeah, this is Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is talking about the nation of Israel. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivereth, for a spoil and none saith restore. So these heathens brought us to the lowest point ever, you know. And that's talking about us living in these ghettos, right? We had to serve slavery. Now we have nothing to show for being here for 400 plus years, you know. It's talking about it says snared in holes, you know. We're in the lowest communities, you know. What they put these things like crack into our environment to make us even worse, you know. It says and they are hid in prison houses. Israelites, the Israelites, the people that the Most High is dealing with, we're the main ones filling up Esau's prisons, right? That's mass incarceration, right? It says they are for a prey and none delivereth, right? And nobody's going to deliver us but Yahawashi, right? Because that's Deuteronomy 28 and 68, you know. It says for a spoil and none saith restore, right? Because they talk about reparations, but no, that's just trying to get these Israelites trying to vote for you know. But that doesn't, nothing's gonna, you don't even vote. The popular vote doesn't even matter. It's about the electoral college, you know. So expect Trump, if it even lasts that long, right? Let's get this. This is Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Right? So, hey, you gotta meditate how bad it's gonna be, but you gotta meditate how we're gonna have celestial bodies. We're gonna be the kingdom of heaven coming down, which is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, right? About to put everything in order, you know, with Yahawashi on the forefront, you know. And what, we're gonna be stomping these devils to the ground, you know. We're gonna be throwing their kids off these wicked skyscrapers, you know. Because what, we ain't even supposed to be in apartments, you know. We ain't even supposed to be seeing all these people every day, you know. It says ooh, I want to get this too. Yeah, this is Isaiah 5 and 8. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. So what, they put us all together, right? And then they get these 400-acre properties, you know, and then they're good, you know. But they put people all together, all squished up, you know, in these apartments, and wonder why there's chaos, you know, why there's confusion, right? So it says Psalms 58 again and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. That's why we say abad babal, because we want to see this place go down, right? And that's basically saying death to America, you know. And we say that all the time, you know, because this is Babylon the Great. This is our captivity. This is the place of our captivity, you know. And this land itself is polluted with all the tribes' blood, you know, all the saints, right? So, and they did this on purpose, you know. This is Psalms 83 and 3. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, right? So they did this on purpose. This is Psalms 64 and 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, right? And we're that perfect, you know, the nation of Israel, right? Prove that real quick. This is no, not this one. This is Numbers 23 and 21, right? No, I started 19. Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi is